Like, Grey Warden now is like, the girl says certainly not over admirals. Hey, a month ago? A month ago? It's like the Kage Naruto power scale. It's just, and so it's like, with Admiral stocks, are Admiral stocks down this chapter? No. No, Admiral stocks are not down this chapter. Vice Admiral stocks, they're in the gutter. They're in the gutter. The only person that's carrying the Vice Admiral stocks, that nigga's locked up. That nigga's locked up with a cold heart right now. That nigga's locked up. That was the only nigga that was carrying the Vice Admiral stock. And don't bring me Momoshiki and Shaton. I guarantee you, right? No bullshit. No bullshit. If you show 80% of the One Piece community pictures of Momoshiki and Shaton, they won't know who the fuck they are. They're like, that's what, matter of fact, if you show 90% of the community all the Vice Admirals before this chapter, right? And the Vice Admirals that have been named, and you say, yo, name these characters, niggas will be like, all right, we got Momonga. Niggas gonna get Onigumo and Doberman mixed up. I think that's Strawberry. Shit. Vice Admiral stock is in the gutter. In the fucking gutter. Smoker? I don't know if Smoker helps or hurts the Vice Admiral stock right now. I can't call it. I can't call it. I'm not gonna lie. Smoker stock was one of the highest stocks in One Piece. Highest stocks. Because a lot of people don't remember. But back then, Smoker was Luffy's Garp. A lot of people had Smoker as Luffy's Garp. Going into the time skip, Punk Hazard, that's Luffy's Garp. Smoker stock was high as fuck. If you still held on to Smoker stock after Punk Hazard, you lost a lot of fucking money. You might be broke. Because I don't think any stock has plummeted more than Smoker stock. It has, boom, Smoker stock. Now, somebody's stock that was higher as well pre-time skip was Kid. Kid had higher stock pre-time skip because a lot of niggas were holding out hope. All right, Kid might be, stock is down. I'm trying to think of somebody else's stock who's gone up post-time skip. Okay, let me ask y'all. Be honest. Enzo, right? Even before Wano, somebody's stock that was, I think, was high and through the roof was Odin stock. Odin stock was through the roof because of how much gas Oda was putting on him. Did Odin stock go down or go up after Wano? After that flashback, is it high? Did it go up or did it go down? Did it go up or down? Be honest, up or down? Buggy stock's always been high. Buggy stock's always been high. I don't think buggy stocks ever went down. It went up, same, went down, up, down, the same, up, they up, all the way up. I think I would say Odin stock is either the same or it went down. Because let's be honest, regardless of what happened, he didn't beat Kaido. And secondly, again, it's hard to remember how you felt in the moment. A lot of people were pissed when Odin pulled up and danced for 5 years. Niggas was mad. All right? Niggas was mad. Niggas was mad. Okay? So I would say it's either the same or it's gone down a bit. Odin is top 10 all time. I don't think he is. I don't think Odin is. Yeah, buggy stock is high. Buggy stock has always been high. It still will forever be high. Um, Flame says if Shanks loses, then the Mihawk army is gonna pull up like the Fire Nation. 1,000%. 1,000%. Shanks, man, I hope Shanks doesn't leave because I have a Shanks agenda. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I have a Shanks agenda because I feel like Shanks could be stronger than Prime Roger. But I think at the end of the day, he's gonna be a Blackbeard victim. I like Blackbeard. I don't know how I feel about the character necessarily, like as far as likability, but as far as like what he means to the story of One Piece, I think I would much rather Blackbeard be the final villain than Emu. Much rather Blackbeard be that final antagonist than Emu. Emu feels prototypical. He feels prototypical. Patty G says, oh, 7 months. Appreciate you, Patty. He says Saturn is not a devil fruit user. He's an alien for sure. That is interesting. Odin over Rayleigh? I don't know if we have enough. Because here's my thing. I don't think Odin ever reached his peak. That's my problem with it. I think Odin had the potential to be top 10 all time, but I don't think he ever reached his peak. Yo, Saint Panome with a 10. Yo, appreciate you, Saint. Is it Saint Panone or Saint Panone? Saint Panone with the 10 gifted. I'm gonna say Panone for now. That seems safer. Safer. Thank you so much, Saint. Yo, if you got a gift this up from Saint, just put a W in the chat. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. He basically beat Kaido. Did he? Did he though? Emu's just an L, but on a world scale. We'll see once we get more of Emu, but Emu just seems too typical of it. Odin got better feats in portrayal. I don't think so. I just think Odin, like even with Odin and the hype that he received, he's never reached his peak. So that's how I kind of look at it. They say he downed Kaido. Let's be honest though. A lot of people down Kaido. And that's the thing with Kaido. You can't just put him down. You got to knock him out. No, I agree. Odin got played, but I'm saying at the end of the day, Kaido, you got to put him out. How do you feel about Blackbeard taking Emu's devil fruit? It feels like overkill, but I would like it. I would like it. I'm not gonna lie. I would like it. What about the Monkey D Goat Dragon stocks? Here's how I feel about Dragon stock. It's tricky. It's a reason why I didn't mention Dragon stock as one of the stocks that's untouchable and that you should definitely buy into. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing with Odin, right? Here's the thing with Dragon. Odin taking an attack that could take out Kid and Killer together and got back up. That's a very, very interesting way to look at that attack. That's a very interesting way to look at Commissary, but we'll talk about it another time. Dragon stocks, it could go two separate ways. Dragon stocks could go crazy once we see Dragon, if Dragon actually accomplishes what he wants to, right? But Dragon stocks could plummet if Dragon, he gets upended by Luffy doing the things that he set out to do, or even Sabo. And I think those things are possible where Dragon remains a figure that maybe he fights against Akainu, maybe he fights against Darling, I don't know. But Dragon stocks, he's gonna do something, right? Where I do agree with buying into it right now because it's very low right now. However, I do think there is a possibility once we see Dragon and he does something, after that, it might be smart to sell. Odin is not getting one shot by Shanks, unlike Kid Unlocked. I think scenario and situation matters more. I don't think you can compare the two. Odin had advanced conquerors, of course he survived it. Kid Law don't. I don't know what that has to do with surviving it though. Dragon biggest feat is pre-time 6 smoker, but I'm not one to judge. No, I think his biggest feat is his name, Monkey D. Are you basing all the other strength based off Saturn's show? No. No. I don't think they're all the same strength. I do think they're somewhat relative, but I do think they're going to be one or two that stand out. And for me, it is what's his name? Gandhi and Sanji's dad. Those two. I think those two are going to be the strongest ones. Gandhi and Sanji's dad. But I do think relatively, they're always going to be weaker than the Yonko. They're always going to be weaker than the Admirals. I think they're going to be... Two of them are going to stand out, but at the end of the day, it's just like, no. Didn't Odin get one shot by Kaido? I don't think we can say that. Yo, son, what's happening, bro? I'm having a great day. Thank you so much for the 17, bro. Thank you for being here. Yo, Phil, joining Famo. I appreciate you, Phil. Thank you so much, my guy. Dragon biggest feat is being stronger than Sabo. Oh, his underling. I mean, I think he can use Sabo's feats for Dragon as well. But Sabo kind of fell upwards. Yo, appreciate you, Smoke. Top Man is the god of war. Top Man, nah. Not a one shot, they had a whole fight. So they King level? I think King in general is another character that gets super disrespected because he's dumb. But I think at the end of the day, how many characters can get around King's defense? Not many that we know of at all in the story. So it's like, at the end of the day, King can outlast a lot of your favorite characters. A lot of them. But he's dumb. So it's just like, if you take IQ into it, it's like, well, of course he's going to slip up and they're going to figure it out. And like, I think in general, for instance, right? If King doesn't have to turn off his flame mode to keep up with you, it's GG's. In my opinion, I think it's GG's. There's nothing you can do with him. So I think a lot of the lumberers, it's like, it's over for you. Top Man is the closest to the sun. He's the strongest. Marco wasn't able to get past King's defense either. I mean, Marco is not, like I said, bro, Marco is support, bro. Like, I would like to fight with Marco, but sending out Marco as like the person that's gonna beat somebody, no, that's not Marco. Marco is support. That's why we all knew Whitebeard wanted Ace to be the next Yonko, because he felt like he's like, Marco don't want it. What would you prefer, Brago? Speed and flame off or durability and flame on? I think durability and flame on. Depending on the opponent, right? Because at the end of the day, King has good output. King has really strong attacks. So that's why for King he had different tactics, like his sword, right? His sword can like disarm other swordsmen. I would like for King, I wish King had more tactics of I'm a trade. I wish King was playing more like, I know my durability is better than yours. Let's trade. Where I intentionally take an attack just so I can get in. Because I know that I can withstand more than you can. But it's just... Gotta watch Avatar. They're boxing in this bitch. No, I'm gonna watch it after this. After this, I'm gonna make my review. I'm gonna get the review out of the way. And then we're gonna be on Twitch watching Avatar until this evening. We're going to have a discussion with them. Discussion happening. I'm gonna set it up. We're gonna do it around 4 p.m. 4:35 p.m. I'm gonna set it up right after we. This is a chapter I would like to see how the boys feel about this chapter. I mean, to be honest, it's somewhat a straightforward chapter. There are some things. I think the most interesting thing, no matter what, is going to be this: the truth about our world, which I'm really. This is the perfect chapter for like who I plan to talk to about the chapter this week. It's right up their alley, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. He can explode himself, which is nice, but he never uses it. King has a lot of tools where if he utilizes them, he can overwhelm a lot of characters. A lot of characters can be overwhelmed by King, but it's kind of like what happens when you go up against Luffy. It's just can't have them lose. So it's like you have to make the villains look incompetent for the W's, which goes back to One Piece and fights. That's a conversation. I don't get it. Oden gets way too much gas to have only fought Kaido from 20 years ago. Who else did he fight though? We don't have anybody else. That's the tough part. What I think about the chapter, I feel like the chapter is great. Great chapter. I think it was a fantastic chapter. Great chapter. Great chapter. I think nostalgia helps though, Clyde. I didn't expect Dorian Broggie to hit me as much, but that nostalgia, that was really the Saul callbacks, that was really nice. I think Caribou and what the potential of that with Blackbeard, that's really interesting. But I think the end of the chapter, yeah, the power scaling stuff is whatever. I don't think this changes anything. This is just Oda. Luffy can grab him and beat. But I think this Vegapunk's plan here, oh man, this is a big fucking deal. This is a big deal right here, man. This is a big deal. Kizaru Aang is about to take down the Fala. He has a 7 out of 10. Great action, doesn't hit all the highs, I believe, in the long run. Most people like the live action Avatar. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm really interested to see what it looks like. I gotta say as well, shout out to the One Piece live action, Matt Owens and Steven Maeda. I believe they were nominated for episode 1 of the One Piece live action. Was it a Writers Guild Award? They were nominated for something that's a pretty big deal, which is dope. Really, really dope. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Steve. That of course, you know, Matt's my guy, so I'm more leaning like shout out to Matt, you know. But yeah. Vegapunk is dead. He flatlined. Ben, what I'm saying is the body is dead, but I think Vegapunk is so smart. He has a way where he can live on, which is more like an AI like Jarvis or something. In other ways. Yes, the Stella body is gone, but I don't think Vegapunk inherently is. Stop, Rich. Yo, appreciate you joining my guy. Thank you so much. I think he's always about to get KO'd. Cold, to be honest. I'm treating that kind around Kiji stocks on. Kizaru getting KO'd. It's like cool. I don't know. It's like it really doesn't change anything for the Admirals, because at the end of the day, I remember when the conversation, and again, this is just like agenda shit, right? The conversation after Luffy was able to stop Kizaru from killing Vegapunk, everybody was like, all right, Luffy won because Kizaru wasn't able to accomplish his goal. And so now it's like Kizaru just accomplished his goal and killed Stella. Like, all right, mission accomplished. Did he win now? You know, so it's just like, it's funny how the narrative is gonna change. I really thought Kizaru would flip. The thing is, Kizaru can't flip. The Admirals don't really flip. They just have their own sense of justice. Aokiji, I don't think Aokiji necessarily flipped. Aokiji's just approaching justice from a different perspective now. That's why I think Blackbeard going after the Gorosei was always very obvious. This is also the most oversaturated gear we've ever had. I mean, I do think in general Gear 5 is not my favorite gear. It just isn't my favorite gear. It's just not, right? Gear 4th is my favorite. Gear 4th, Snake Man to be more specific. No category bias there. But Gear 5 is just... It's Gear 5. I don't know. It's Gear 5. They say you're moving the goalpost. Kind of sad to see. What's the goalpost? Tell me, where was the goalpost? And I don't know why that's sad to see. Y'all niggas be too deep into this shit. I don't know what the goalpost is. I don't care what the goalpost is.
What the fuck is this shit?
Like I said, I'm using the argument that a lot of you niggas was using with after Luffy was still out and Kizaru was up. But I guess, you know, the thing is, you know what's funny about it? I feel like people that defend the Admirals, only Admiral fans move the goalposts. They're the only ones. This could be a top 10 Luffy moment next chapter. I struggle to see it, but we'll see. Just a minier, because that's not minor, but just a minier. Join fam, appreciate you, my guy. And Real Authority joined fam with 15 months. Yo, appreciate you, Real Authority. Thank you so much, bro. Do you think someone would drop OP at this point if something happens that they just hate? Nah. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think so. At this point, unless you're like a Rob Lucci fan or a Kid fan, I don't see you dropping. Not even Rob Lucci, Kid. I don't see you dropping One Piece 1,108 chapters in. You're crazy. How come Kizaru doesn't finish a Yonko if he's out? Bro, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe because Yonko's the main character. I mean, Gear 5 has significant story purposes, so obviously it's going to be highlighted. I mean, bro, like I said, I feel like Gear 5 has grown on me. I like anime Gear 5 more than manga Gear 5. But, you know, Drago, don't you think Luffy's a bit too OP right now? Here's the thing. In a vacuum, yeah. Right? In a vacuum, yeah. But for story purposes, he's never going to be too OP because Oda's always going to incorporate random plot to make him be out of a story for a while. So, like, yes, Gear 5 in general is OP, too OP. But Oda's going to be like, yeah, he's hungry. Yeah, his heartbeat. Yeah, stamina. So, for that, it's not too OP. But the thing is, the plot contrivances are obvious. So, it lessens the impact, I think. Says, you get on here and ramble about Luffy, but when your guy is clearly outmatched, you don't want to admit it. Yeah, clearly outmatched. He's clearly outmatched. Yet Luffy was out longer than he was. I don't know, like, this is one where Kizaru accomplished his goal, and Luffy was able to snatch him up. I don't know how you look at this and say clearly outmatched. That's what I'm saying. It's just about perspective. It's just about perspective. You say, oh, this chapter shows that Kizaru's clearly outmatched. He was able to kill Vegapunk right in front of Luffy. If a nigga's clearly outmatched, how does that happen? Well, let's just plot. Okay, then let's just say everything's. Like I said, I don't think anything changes. I do think that Luffy's stronger than Kizaru, but saying clearly outmatched, that's just you living in your mind. That's my perspective. Which perspective is correct? I don't think that matters, right? I don't know. Like, I don't, this perspective. I don't think Luffy's outmatched. I don't think Kizaru's outmatched. I think Luffy's slightly stronger because of the overwhelming power of Gear 5. But let's say clearly outmatched. I mean, I don't know. What are we reading, man? What are we reading? I say Admiral haters love when people can actually do things to the Admirals, which is like, here's my thing, bro. At the end of the day, when Kizaru showed up to the arc, the first thing I said was like, it can't end well for Kizaru because at the end of the day, he is coming into a story or a situation where we know that they lose. So it's like, so, and then people, Exit specifically said that Admiral fans are moving the goalposts, but a lot of Yonko fans, y'all niggas have picked up that goalpost and ran with that motherfucker over the past 7 years, past 9 years at this point, which is crazy that I've been on YouTube. That fucking goalpost, y'all had that shit under your arm like a rugby ball. Since I've been on YouTube, that goalpost has moved so fucking far. Are you kidding me? It has moved so fucking far. It is insane. So your man's got blasted twice, bruh. What are you reading? Okay. Okay. Okay, he got blasted twice. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you? I don't know what y'all be talking about. And that's why, like, with power scaling and Admiral versus Yonko, you know, Admiral versus Yonko, you know, I don't take it seriously because a lot of y'all y'all have a certain way y'all view things. Y'all be like loud and wrong. It's just like I don't. It is what it is. Y'all can feel how y'all feel. The Kizaru good guy agenda is still alive. Cauterize and burn the poison off Punk's wound. Saturn is an alien for sure. Look at what Sanji says about him again. I don't know if he's an alien. It seems like he's sacrificing his humanity for more power, though. Does that make you an alien? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hidden Wolves joined family. Yo, appreciate you, Hidden. You over-exaggerated by saying he was out for hours. Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's an exaggeration. I mean, I thought it was out. He was out though, but I think it's kind of like in a situation like this, based on how long Luffy was out, might as well have been out for hours. Um, Cole's Laws. George Famo, appreciate you, Cole's Law. Thank you so much. Tom Lewis said, what if Zoro's fighting at a handicap to figure out how to tap into Ashra mode so he can use it at will? Since it does come out when he's weakened, reason why only 2 swords and no ACOP. If Zoro's doing that, then stocks are up. Stocks are high because he's going to be much stronger after the it would be a very ill-timed way to be training. However, every fight you can say is training. If that's the case, then I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. I used to be a big Rob Lucci guy pre-time skip. Now I'm not the biggest Rob Lucci guy. I do think he's strong, and that would completely undermine him. I think it's just fine to just say Rob Lucci's strong. I think that's okay too. The arc had so many good matchups, but not a great fight because of plot, no me. I mean, I think that's the issue where like, I think the anime is gonna go crazy with this fight, Luffy versus Kizaru. But I think when we think about matchups and fights, One Piece is one of the shows, one of the manga that consistently comes up short when it comes down to top tier matchups in the manga. Consistently comes up short. Where you have 2 names that if they're in the same vicinity, this should be an amazing back and forth. One Piece consistently comes up short. But I don't listen. At this point, as a One Piece fan, I live for the clashes. Just give me a good clash and I'm good. This is what I expect from One Piece. And I just expect the anime. The anime is gonna fill shit out because One Piece, the manga, is not gonna give me what I expect. Luffy versus we just saw Kizaru again, right? We saw Kizaru and we saw Luffy, and we got the most mid exchange. The best exchange we got was Luffy and Gear 4 Snake Man. That was the best exchange, and after that it was whatever. Now the anime is gonna add its sauce. I'm looking forward to the anime, but in the mangas, whatever. It's whatever. It's consistently that, and that's what it. You expect that, and we accept it. But it is. You see, and I try I'm not, and it's easy to do that. Glotzkovsky. It's easy to compare JJK to One Piece, but JJK's strength is the fights and the combat. But JJK doesn't excel at the other things that One Piece excels at. So it's like I'ma accept what One Piece gives me. I'ma accept what JJK gives me. Like I'ma accept what Prison School gives me. I'ma accept what Attack on Titan gives me. But it's like I can't expect to get JJK from One Piece. I would love it, but that's just not the reality of this. One Piece just isn't where I go for fights, and that's okay at this point. I'm from 1100 chapters in.
So
that's not what I'm here for. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here for at this point. Yeah, some fights JJK like 6 or 7 chapters straight. It's a different series, but I think JJK and One Piece, exquisite to read together. Exquisite. Like if you read One Piece for your full course, and then your entree, then you fucking read JJK for your dessert. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like exactly. Let One Piece be One Piece, let JJK be JJK. Bro stuck in Prison School? Yeah, listen, Prison School. Prison School, yo, it is legit. It is legit top tier anime. It's a top tier anime. It is comedy. It is lewd. Prison School is. What if Kizaru retires? Emotional distress / old age after this arc, and Rob Lucci becomes an admiral. What happens to all the different stocks? I think there's no chance of that. I mean, Rob Lucci becoming an admiral. Kizaru retiring. He's the oldest admiral. He's 58 at this point. But yeah, stocks will go down for everyone. Stocks will go down. I ain't gonna lie. Let's be real. After Cat versus Luffy, fight is mid. I agree, Monka. That's where you go. Exactly. Prison School is one wild ass anime, bro. I'm just now watching Prison School fully uncensored, and I did not realize how wild it was. Like, it was wild, but watching it uncensored, the amount of time, I'm not even gonna say, but like, it is a masterpiece. I'll say that. At GHM with the 10 months, yo, appreciate you, Nat. Appreciate you joining the family again, my boy. JJK is super mid, I don't get it. Derek, I disagree, but I mean, everybody has their preferences. Is it JJK or JoJo? Well. I posted a poll in regards to the next anime I'm gonna react to, and JoJo won. JoJo was one, and then Cyberpunk Edge Runners was two. So I'm gonna watch JoJo and Cyberpunk next. I'm gonna catch up to JoJo. JJK also has amazing narrative. So JJK does have that. I agree.
I should have took that.
Prison school manga stream. What? I don't know. It's kind of risky. If the secret of the world gets out, Kizaru has to resign from the admiral position. Nah, they can't afford to lose any admirals, bro. They can't afford to do it. So Kizaru's stuck. I'm gonna post the Yonka Luffy for the community. Oh man, they're cooking you for. Oh, somebody posted me? That's fine, bro. Like I said, bro, it's just it comes with the territory. Sakamoto days? Nah, I gotta get to Sakamoto days. Yeah, so Twitch tonight we doing Avatar, and then we can read some more Sakamoto. Avatar and Sakamoto. You watch the Fate series? I only watch Unlimited and Zero. I know there's more that I need to get to though. I love the Fate series. I absolutely adore the Fate series. Do Cyberpunk first, it's shorter. I mean, it was like literally a point, like a percentage point in regards to Cyberpunk losing JoJo. So maybe I might do that. Do Cyberpunk first and then get to JoJo. Or we could do both at the same time, to be honest. I don't know. Hey, who's this? Bro, like I said, this happens all the time. Where like people pull from the stream and then tag me. You know, it is what it is. Like, niggas gonna be mad, but you still gotta eat that. Still gotta eat that. Be mad. I'm happy. I revel in it. Code Geass is here. Oh, there's a new Code Geass coming out, right? Is it a movie? I know there's a new Code Geass coming out.
I need to read the
Unlimited Blade Works is so gas. Unlimited Blade Works. Watch Avatar, not worth it. See, here's the thing, Ben. I never take advice. Somebody tells me not to watch something, because every time somebody tells me not to watch something, I enjoy it for different reasons. It's not towards you. Just like, that's just how people are. Somebody told me not to watch Noragami. Said Noragami wasn't worth it. What else? Somebody told me not. They say somebody told me Iron Blood Orphans was mid. So it's kind of like certain things. It's just like if I listen to Derek said JJK is mid. If I listen to Derek, I would have missed out on the masterpiece. But you know, I think with art, with manga, anime, movie, TV shows, it's hard to take somebody's opinion because I have a different palette. I value different things than you. Like, you can take recommendation for somebody that you value their opinion, they haven't missed, you know, but even somebody's opinion that I value, they've been wrong before. They're like, oh, I don't like this at all. I'm like, oh, I love that. At the end of the day, go experience it for yourself. I just love it.
So is this deck just
that's kind of like how
to be like
so
aggressive towards purple? I don't see this working.
But
Green.
Iron Blood Orphans is one of my favorite anime. What? Maki versus Hakari, who you got? That's close. I'm leaning towards Hakari though. I gotta think about it more. I love Noragami. What's an anime I don't like? Anime I don't like, and this isn't like I haven't finished it. An anime I don't like. I don't like. Anime I don't. Hey Clyde, you know what I'm saying? They let a boy out here, Clyde. They let a kid. Um, I like SAO.
What is this shit that be happening on this?
Blue
This
Lock?
never really happens. Like,
I
every
don't
time
hate
I've
Blue
ever
Lock.
happened like this.
I wouldn't say I don't like Blue Lock. I just hate how
Not this card, but like this.
I just hate how they animate Blue Lock sometimes and how contrived some of the moments are. I don't dislike it. Kami got killed. I hated that shit. I loved it for like the first 6 episodes. I, anime I don't like. Kuroko no Basket. That's what it is. Right now, Kuroko. I do not like Kuroko no Basket. But I only watched like 10 episodes. I'm starting next. I'm starting Cyberpunk and JoJo and reading Sakamoto Days and Vagabond. Yeah.
Come on.
It is what it is. I don't know what it is. JJK cannot make me feel emotion. Sometimes you're not meant to feel emotion. You're meant to see these fucking hands, bro. Not with the sport anime. Maybe that's. I like Haikyuu. You seen Blue Exorcist? I've seen season 1 of Blue Exorcist. Naruto. That's crazy, Levi. That's crazy. That's crazy. We gotta call you Levi for that. We ain't gonna call you Levi. Call you Levi for not liking Naruto. Slam Dunk and Ace of Diamond are the best sports anime. That's people that say that's some shit I gotta get to. We got a lot to get to. We got a lot. But yeah, we'll be back later this afternoon, probably 4 or 5 hours with the boys. Have a nice little session talking about this chapter. Platinum End was terrible. I've read, you know what? When Platinum End came out, that's when I was trying to read manga as soon as they come out. I think Fire Force came out around that time, or some Fire series. I read Platinum End. I read Death Note. I read the Death Note one shot, and um, and I read the Fire Force. Platinum End was interesting the first chapter, but it was like it was kind of weird. Good fight makes you feel emotions. I guess so. I guess so. Start reading Sakamoto Days. Yeah, we start. Well, I read the first chapter of Sakamoto. I read the first 2 chapters actually. Sakamoto is fucking. I love Sakamoto. Like the first, I love it. I'm like, when that shit gets an anime, if they do it right, that shit is gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. I feel Bleach would have hit more with different animation. I mean, sure, I agree, but I think Bleach is so slept on. It's not even fun. Reading Solo Leveling after season 1? Yes, I am. I'm reading Solo Leveling after season 1, and secretly, I haven't told anybody else this, but I'm about to react to I'm about to watch all the Tower of God, um, season 1, just to see what I've been missing. How feel about the Levitar? Let me know. Corey, I got you. I'm about to dip out. Appreciate y'all pulling up. I hope you guys can pull up later when we have the discussion. The guys, y'all have a good afternoon. Enjoy your lunch. You know, drink water. Right? Dream, what's happening? What's happening, brother? Robot prods? What do you mean Goskowski? When do I stream on Twitch or Patreon? I stream on Twitch randomly at night. I guess I could. I'll start to alert you guys when I'm on. Cause it's random. It is random. And Patreon is no really streaming.
Oh, yo. Why is it okay?
And then somebody recommended Isho Soku reviewers. I don't know what Isho Soku reviewers. I'm gonna watch that uncensored on Patreon as well. Yeah. Redo a Healer was another one. So we're gonna get to a lot of it. Nah, Zikor, I'm gonna watch that after I get my review up. I'm gonna watch that new. I'm gonna watch Avatar. I'm gonna check it out. At least one episode, a few episodes. But yeah, y'all be safe. I'll see y'all a little bit later, all right?
666. What? I blocked.